Hello again, YouTube. This is Tucson back at you with some Echoes of Mana here. I just wanted to give an update on the news that we had yesterday. We had the implementation of being able to trade our our mana board mats. Whew, yeah. When we could move those mana board mats, and we were like, oh man, we're really going to be able to move our bronze to silver and silver to gold. And then when it came out, we found that it was only the other direction. We can only go from gold to silver and silver to bronze. And when we looked over at the tweets, it definitely had said for in the English area that we would be able to trade up, or at least it was left ambiguous enough for us to have collectively thought that that's what they were trying to get across. However, when I looked later, and I can see on the Japanese Twitter, it clearly, when it was translated over by that individual off of Reddit, only showed being able to go down and not up. So it's like, okay, well, which is it? It seems like there's some conflicting things here. Was it wrong in implementation or wrong on the tweet? And now we finally have some clarification. As you can see here, they updated us here on Twitter once again that it was incorrect that we could go from copper to silver, and it's really going from gold to silver, and they've apologized for that. It doesn't look like they're giving us anything specific as like some sort of an apologems or crystals or anything like that, but they did release this other piece of this tweet here that says, we have also revised the item drop rates for all versions of the Altar Vigil. And that's pretty cool if they've managed to change that. But I want to go ahead. I'm just going to take you guys through a run here just to see if there is a noticeable difference just off the cuff. I haven't ran this again yet to know. Let's just randomly do Dawn here, and then we'll just go and go my minions. So as this is kind of playing in the background here, I do want to say that I think that majority of the players that I have seen speaking about this are definitely the ones that say, hey, I really feel like we need to get more gold. I feel like we're going to be running these quests, and we're going to have such a overflow of the bronze and silver, and we get those from other missions as well. What's going to happen? We're just going to have tons of the lower mats and none of the higher ones. And definitely that's the case that I am in as well, but I know I've ran a lot of the very hard stage of Chapter 5, just kind of farming some oak gear over there while we didn't have any other options for using our yellow energy. And so I know I have a ton, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 600 to 1,000 of the bronze of each one. So, and I've leveled up quite a few mana boards too, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to be done about that, if ever anything. So I know that people use these here, and you can stop and look at the menu, and you can say, oh, okay, how many of them do I have? Right now it looks like I only have one. So somebody in this case, you would just hit retry, it wipes your drops, and then you would just come back and go again until you can get 4 or 5, 6 or 7 of the gold mats, if that's truly what you're farming. But this year I'm just going to leave it. I want to know what this revision really was, and see if we can look at that. If it was just to always give us a gold mat at the end, because we're still not even guaranteed here that it's going to be the gold mats that we get is kind of like the main prize of the stage. So let's take a look here what it is. Oh, we did get gold, and it looks like it's 6 of them. So this is just 7. I think this is pretty. This seems like a normal amount that we would get before. I'm not really seeing an increase here at all. So obviously this is one run. We'd have to run it multiple times, and that's going to be hard to really kind of judge since we all have limitations on the amount of energy we have. So what I like is for everybody, the next time you do a run, just come back here, leave a comment, and say, hey, looks like they added more drops, or nope, looks like about the same. And then we'll take all of our evidence together and kind of get a feel of whether or not we really think they've really added any sort of drops to this or any revision to this. Like I said, even if it's just where we guarantee getting that gold every time, I think that will still help. And of course, like I said, you can always use that retry method to get a few more. Alright, that's been my 2 cents.